Warning, the following video may contain and will contain opinions that may offend you. If you are easily offended, please stop watching the video now. Thank you very much. Good morning, good evening, and good afternoon, and thank you for joining us once again, TheModenstersOfGaming. I am KaijuK's, and with me here is Maxine. What we're doing here is a strange one. This is a top 10 list. This is going to be a top 10 list of my favorite robber classes and Perfect Heist 2. Now in the background we're going to be watching a video of me playing the sniper, but he's not who we're talking about now. No. What we're talking about is my favorite. Now there are currently, in-game, 27 robber types. As of the moment. This is currently, of course, the 9th of August 2023. If I miss one or two, it's probably because they're not important. That being said, we're going to start this list off with my least favorite class of them all, and work from there. So at number 27, we have the Agent. The Agent is a frickin' joke. He's a joke class, and I can't honestly think of any way to fix him. He has poor weapons. His camouflage screen is useless unless you're trying to trick your friends, like poor Mama Bear had to deal with that. I mean, you can break glass quietly, but, I mean, if you're playing well, that probably shouldn't bother you all that much. At number 26, we have the Fed Chairman. It literally makes it harder for your team to win by increasing the amount of money you have to get every turn. There's definitely better classes out there, folks. At number 25, we have the Master Thief. Yes, you do get a little diamond, and yes, you do get the ability to kidnap NPC characters and throw them across the map with your drone. But if you show up on camera, they get more friends, and cameras are freaking everywhere. Number 24, you have the Vault Cracker. I mean, yes, you can open doors, this is true, but you can't change outfits. So what's the point of playing a character meant to be super sneaky if you can't be super sneaky? At 23, you get the Geek. You can reveal nearby cops, you can hack it for a few extra dollars, but unless you're on a map where this is actually a big thing like the arcade map, it's really not worth your time to be the Geek. At 22, we have the Heavy. Why is the Heavy a problem? He's too loud. He's too predictable. He doesn't have a minigun like the actual Heavy. There are definitely better demo classes, in my opinion, definitely better ways to blow open safes and stuff like that than running around with a rocket launcher on your back and making noise that everyone can hear around the map. Also, seeing as your rockets do minimum damage to cops, it doesn't really help you like fight them or anything. At 21, now at number 21, we have kind of a, I hate to put him on the list this low, but we have the Poisoner. And like the Poison's okay, it covers a very large area, and it makes it hard for you to be seen, but at the same time, you just don't do a lot of damage. It takes a long time for cops to say the Poison, and they can just avoid it. You know, kind of a pain in the arse if you ask me. At number 20, we have the Madman. Now the Madman has actually gotten a really big debuff recently, which I hate. Even the AI cops can do it, but you can set a massive explosive that blows up a massive area, but it can just be shut down almost instantaneously. It takes like 25-30 seconds for this thing to go off. It's loud, it's huge, it's hard to hide. Cops are gonna find you. But they can't kill me with anything but bullets. And guess what? Cops carry bullets. Number 19, we bring up the Demo. Yes, the Demo. It sucks because in the actual Team Fortress 2, Demo is one of my favorite characters. But this version of Demo, he's the second weakest of the boom characters. He really is. His remote control bombs are okay. The sticky bombs are decent for what you gotta do. But there's just so much setup, and the other explosive classes have so many more advantages on this poor guy. At number 18, we have the Insider. Okay, so I'm not going to be very negative about the Insider because I actually kind of like the Insider. He can be fun. Your ability to change clothes on the fly can really confuse enemies. But you only get extra money from secret files, which are the rarest thing you can find in my opinion. And your ability to drill in is super loud, and every cop in the area is going to find you before you actually take any kind of benefit from it. So I would choose some other character if you really want to. Next up, the tech. Oh. The tech is great as long as you're not running a crypto, because it kind of takes away their money right there. On some maps, crypto only has a handful of computers. Mario can agree with me on some maps. There's only like 8 or something. You can't really benefit from this. Yes, you can open up all the safes real fast. That's cool. His drone is awesome. You know. At 16, we have the Hitman. Now, the Hitman, pretty good. The Hitman is what the geek wishes they were. Actually useful. Not only can the Hitman get you tons of cash early on, but you can reveal all cops and their classes around you. I mean, suck it, geek. What are you trying to do? You're just a crappy version of the Hitman. Not only that, but with the Hitman on the map, it gives the cops another thing they have to block. Not only do they have to block the entrances, the safes, and look for you, but they also have to watch over your target. Rounding around near the middle, we have the arms dealer. And the arms dealer can hide bomb bags. Metal detectors don't get off. Motion sensors can't be tripped by them. And you can literally purchase other class weapons and set yourself up for a lot. The downside is you do need to use money, which means you have to start with money. A quick hint from me, wear the President's Mask. That way you start off with an extra $2,000 in your pocket. You can turn him into a boss by having him just summon tons and tons of mid-range robbers. That's fun to do too. When it comes to number 14, we have none other than the Scout. The Scout's biggest advantage is the chicken mask and their ability to climb up walls. If you drink your drink so you can run faster, climb up that wall, double jump in the air, then jump again as the chicken mask, you can be anywhere on the map in seconds. Very fast, very hard to take down, decent weapons. Now, this next one is kind of a funny one, but I throw the Ninja at 13. The Ninja doesn't have a lot. I mean, he's stealthy when he's running around, and he has the cardboard box. But if you take the cardboard box, go with me on this one, and equip the alien mask, alright? You are invisible on cameras. It's the creepiest thing to see. Rounding at 2 before the top 10, we have the Mafia boss. Mama Bear is devastating as the Mafia boss. I'm not gonna lie, she only played it a handful of times, but every time she stole so much so quickly. The Mafia boss has a suit, which means you can go right in the back door if no one's watching you. The drop off of 4 silenced Tommy guns every 30 seconds or so, that's devastating. Those Tommy guns are nasty things. But the biggest is they get double bonus for picking up jewels on the map, and every map has jewels. In fact, the main map that we run on a lot, which is the basic bank, has an entire jewelry section. All there is run in there, use the silenced Tommy gun to blow open all the jewel safes and the door, or the windows, stolen everything and thrown it out the window while we were dealing with trying to stop them from getting into the vaults. A very underrated but very powerful class. Just above the top 10 list, we have the Joker. The best thing about the Joker, I can say, other than being able to screw with the vision of other non-NPC cops, because it doesn't work on NPC cops, is the extra money from wearing the Joker mask. You get somebody like the tech, or the safe opener, or even the sniper to blow open a few safes and have him running with the mask on, and you can take tons of money early on. Let's get into that top 10, shall we? At the bottom of my top 10 list comes the Distractor, aka the Pyro. You can shut off all computers from a single camera, set things on fire, shoot people to set them on fire, throw Molotov cocktails to set things on fire. Did I mention fire? He has a lot of fire. He can also instantly kill any cop, even if you are at full health and body armor. He can straight up kill any cop with a single Molotov. He's so powerful. If anything, he should be nerfed. I know Mama Bear's waiting for him. Don't worry, he's on the list too. We're almost to him. Number 9, we get the Micro. The Micro is broken. You need the Shark Hat to make him work, but when you're versing other teams, the ability to hide and start fires, open and shut doors, running with tiny bombs that they can't see because you're so tiny. Now, yes, you could basically get sneezed on and die. But we also found out the other day that apparently the K9 can't attack the Micro either. That's just good engineering right there. Pretty broken, actually. If you can go long enough on the map without being noticed, the Micro can break the game. Number 8, we get the Mechanic. Okay, okay. Let's remember how the mechanic was buffed. His shotgun now causes some bleed. Well, this guy is a menace. If you run around and get some doors that can't be opened unless there's a fire, and unhinge them, and then you go start a fire somewhere, you can open those doors permanently. The barrels are annoying. They can cause a massive fire underneath them. They can be used for blocking off exits, opening safes, etc. Probably the second best of the Explosion brothers, in my personal opinion. His shotgun does something. At number 7, we have the Sniper. I mean, a lot of people like to call it the Sniper, but I like to call it the Commando. The Sniper has so many benefits. His little support packs you can put on the ground can give any class grappling hooks, heavy handguns, full health, full ammo. You can use it yourself. I like to run around the map, as you've seen on the video. I like to run around the map and drop off a few parcels for my allies, and then get the hell out of Dodge and just start blowing people off from the Sniper. Another thing you didn't know is that it takes 3 shots with an explosive sniper rifle to open up a door, which is really powerful. At number 6, to nobody's surprise, is my buddy and your buddy, the Gym Buddy. The Gym Buddy is a lot of tools in one character. He has the ability to literally throw bags miles. He can throw them across entire fields. They'll bounce and land right in trucks. You don't have to worry about going outside to throw them. You can drop down the trampolines to get higher. You can use them to block doors so enemies can't get in them. You can change out of your clothes with your special gym bag. And if you put the gym bag down, it will heal everyone around you, including the other allies. So many powers into one character. It is just absolutely amazing. At number 5, yep, the last of the Explosion group, the Engineer. If you wear the sombrero, you are broken as hell. Summon your little boom buggies, run them in, and give people PTSD like I have. I can be on the same team as somebody who's running the Engineer and hear the boom buggy and get panicky. Those things are just deadly. Even if you can't blow up a safe, they are a nasty distraction. Coming in at number 4, we have a new kid on the block, the Actor, or as I like to call it, Necro's new favorite class. You can fake your death at any time. You can promote somebody to a medium thief. When you ragdoll, you just look frickin' ridiculous. But AI cops will start shooting where you were, and they'll kill civilians and kill themselves off. So I mean, that's just an added bonus. But one of the things you can do is you can run into an area where somebody has died recently and then collapsed, and they'll run right by you. I've seen Mom Bear do it before. Now we got the top 3. You ready for these? Here comes the top 3. At number 3, we have the Doctor. With the recent buff, the Doctor is absolutely broken. He can heal himself. He can heal others. He can revive others. He can kill cops while healing himself. And he still has the flashbang. Probably get rid of the flashbang. Give him the ability to turn the gun on himself or something. I don't know. Still, if you have one doctor in your team, the amount of a good doctor, the amount of lives you have doesn't matter. At number 2, we have the Mama Bear class, aka the Crypto. The number of times we have ignored this class and the other team has won is broken. The Crypto class is all the best things combined. Run around, hack a few computers, go walk outside somewhere. You're set. The only way to stop the Crypto is to go and run and shut down their computers, but as others have seen before, it doesn't work if you're a good Crypto like Mama Bear. Fire, forget, great low class abilities, this is a class from the lowest class to god tier players. They could make this class great. But as you all expected from my top list, the number 1 class is the Pickpocket. The Pickpocket is so absolutely fucking broken. It hurts. Not only does he have the ability to steal from cops and then steal their abilities until they run back to the car, which will also net them extra, but as long as you're carrying 5,000 or less, they can't see you. This class is great for almost every map. Break up a few jewelries, grab 1 or 2, and just walk out. They'll never see you. Throw them out a window, no one knows you have them. It's such a good class. And that's my list. My favorite, from least favorite to most favorite. That's right. I'm pretty sure there's somebody out there who plays Agent or Master Thief or Vault Cracker like, hey, those are great classes. Well, that's why I gave the warning at the beginning. That's why I gave you guys the warning at the beginning. This is an opinion. Pickpocket, Crypto, Doctor, Actor, Engineer, Gym Buddy, Sniper, Mechanic, Micro, and Distractor are my top 10.
Mama Bear has stated in several occasions, opinions are like a-holes. Everybody's got one.
That's right. So if you don't agree, put your own list up. And if you do agree, hey, kick it. But until next time, folks, I am KaijuK.
I'm Mama Bear.
And we'll see you all in the future, everybody. Peace out, everybody.